સોરી રાકેશભાઈ, મારું બ્લૂટૂથ ડિસ્કનેક્ટ થઈ ગયું હતું. સોરી, મારું બ્લૂટૂથ ડિસ્કનેક્ટ થઈ ગયું હતું. Let me check. Actually, I don't get the sound. Hello. Hello.
હા, અવાજ આવે છે પણ તમારો વિડિયો બંધ છે.
અવાજ આવે છે?
હા, અવાજ આવે છે.
વાંધો નહીં. So I just want to inform કે સમરીજી will be joining shortly. પ્રતિક્રમણને હજી કરે છે ને, તો you can all start your જે પ્રેઝન્ટેશન કરવાનું છે ને, we can start that. હું મારું વિડીયોની એડજસ્ટ કરું છું. I don't know what has happened. હવે અવાજ આવે છે? અવાજ આવે છે?
હા, અવાજ આવે છે.
ઓકે.
અને
હવે
તમારો
વિડીયો
વિડિયો પણ દેખાય છે.
હા, હવે ઓન છે, રાઈટ. કારણ કે કંઈક એડજસ્ટમેન્ટ પડી ગયું તે. કેમ છે? ઓલ આર ડુઈંગ ગુડ?
હા,
Yeah.
all are doing good. Yep.
નાઇસ. So ready to go next weekend?
Yes.
All prepared for everything?
Not quite.
Just think you are. No worries. That will be, all this practice will come through just like that.
I hope. So were you in India?
Yeah, I just came back.
Okay.
So I have to really catch up than you guys. I don't know where I am. Yeah, I just came back.
Okay.
Mhm. And after all this hassle, I reached at least very nicely without any
Good. Good. Thank God.
issues. Yeah, luck. Yeah, because of Virgin Atlantic, the whole trip was so smooth.
Good.
Yeah, Dubai has a lot of issues. Lot of people have trouble.
Were there issues when you came back, like customs or like?
No,
Like, was it
actually,
quarantine
I was
or-
telling my husband it was piece of cake in all these years.
Oh, that's
They
good.
just saw my face on the screen.
Global entry.
Yeah, and global as they are on strike, so they just see the security saw on the screen and no passport, nothing checked. They just told you go. I said okay.
Wow.
That I mean, and this is the first time I never showed my passport. So I said this never happened ever before. So, and
I'm
even
single.
Virgin Atlantic, no issues throughout the flight. So lucked out in every way.
I'm seeing all these videos right now of everyone being stuck at airports and like
Yeah, it is.
TSA and everything is so, the line is so long right now because
Yeah.
of shutdown and everything.
And then it because they are rerouting, so 2 days trip takes 4 days. And I was 1 hour early than my time schedule when I landed. Something miracle is going on, looks like to me. For some reason. Everybody were worried how I will fly from India and
Veena,
everything,
you
but-
wanted to see Samir Bhai badly for your anniversary. You made it in time.
Really? That helps. That helps, right? All vibes comes together.
Yes, yes.
Mhm. That's true.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, thank you so much.
The anniversary. When is your anniversary?
Today.
Today.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, happy anniversary.
Thank you. And how is Hema been doing, Sheetal?
Happy and
Thank you, Suril bhai.
She's recovering now. Better. I had to come to India and
Oh,
get her.
still she's recovering. How long
Nah,
it
in
is?
a spine surgery karavi padi. She had to do spine surgery.
એટલે નીમાંથી.
હા નીમાંથી એને સ્પાઇનમાં એકદમ જ ઓલું થઈ ગયું હતું.
Oh, disc replacement કરી?
હા ના
Oh
એને
my God.
pinched nerve હતી pinched
Oh,
nerve.
અચ્છા open up કર્યું એટલે.
હા હા
Okay, okay.
એ ત્યારે ઇન્ડિયા હતા હું એને લેવા
Oh
આવી
my
હતી
gosh.
પછી. Yeah.
Wow. There's so many things happened. Oh, wow.
Too many things, yeah.
Yeah. પગમાંથી આ ક્યાં આવી ગયું ખબર જ ન પડી.
હા actually આ
Hmm.
જ હશે originally પણ આપણે પગનું કરાવ્યું હશે. Yeah.
પણ I don't know એને complain કરી હતી કે નહીં lower back ની. I never heard telling
એટલે
her
we
that.
used to think it's just lower back pain આમ normally બધી ladies ને થતું હોય ને એવું હતું.
Mm-hmm.
પણ
No, but meniscus tear is still visible. You cannot go wrong with those diagnoses. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a point blank thing. And
Yeah,
it
yeah.
shouldn't be because of that. Pinch nerve is not related to meniscus tear at all.
Mm.
So if an MRI shows is broken, it's broken. If it's
Mm.
not, but pinch nerve cannot affect me that kind of diagnosis.
No, the
So,
doctor said ke once your knee is compensated, then your hip gets compensated. So then you start walking funny. And so then all of that starts happening.
મારા કેસમાં તો એવું નતું.
I know.
I mean,
ખબર
like,
નથી આપણને કાંઈ our body
પહેલેથી
is
પહેલેથી યોગા કરવાનું એટલે જેવી કરે સીધું ઉતરે.
I know.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's one of those things. Anyhow, cure થઈ ગયું સારું pinch ન
Yeah.
હોય તો વાંધો નહીં બીજું તો
Yeah.
કઈ. But that is very painful. Yeah.
Mhm.
Happy
આપણે
anniversary,
Saturday
Dinaben.
Thank you, Dinesh bhai, for your wishes. All are doing great. Looks like very hectic course.
Has been.
So benefited with knowledge wise, something in the
Very.
future to look.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yes.
This
How
is
much you were
eye-opening.
missing, right? How
Yeah.
much it was missing in your life. And that's why I was crazy about yoga
Yeah.
all my life. It has tremendous energy and knowledge, and it gives us patience and quietens our mind. So
Yes.
I always enjoy doing that. Yeah. But I'm
Yes.
glad we are all in a team together, so that will grow more.
Yeah.
Mm. Almost
I
there.
missed
Next
the
weekend
class
is the
yesterday,
test.
Rakesh bhai. I missed the class yesterday. What did we do yesterday?
I missed it too, Sheetal Ben.
Oh, okay.
But-
Shachi, were you there?
Yes, yesterday it was me and it was only one. I think it was just me and Suril uncle, maybe.
Oh,
then-
okay.
But Samani Ji just went over the different like the meditations and how you describe them and how we like having how you give instructions for those. We
Oh,
went
okay.
through I think all 8 of them and just kind of instructions about like reminding them to like say the posture, describe the postures and the mudras, and then all the steps and all the details and all that.
I see.
I think that's about it.
I see.
Yeah.
And today, what are we reviewing today?
I'm not sure.
So
Oh.
I think today was some like a few of them are giving some presentation of meditation about perception of breathing, psychic color. So, but Samriji is running little late, so
I
I will
think that is
be
what
there
we
for a
have already
while.
did it yesterday.
But
So
today I think Devendra bhai કોણ કરવાનું હતું આજે 3 જણા.
Is it the teaching ones? I thought those were starting
Ah.
next Monday, like having the class like the 10-minute classes we're supposed to teach. I thought Monday like I thought we were starting that Monday.
So today Samriji told me that like 3 of them can do about perception. Devendra bhai કે કોઈ કરવાનું હતું આજે નૈના બેન કે કોઈ?
નૈનાબેન
Not
ને એ લોકો
today.
તો
So,
ટ્રાવેલિંગ કરી રહ્યા છે તો એ લોકો તો
yeah,
આજે
we're in
છે જ
London.
નહીં.
We're in
Yeah.
London.
Oh,
I'm still logging in.
Oh, okay. Oh, you are flying everywhere,
શું વાત
Devendra
છે
bhai.
તમે
Oh
ત્યાં
my
છે ત્યાં જોઈન
gosh.
કર્યું દેવેન્દ્રભાઈ વેરી
This is what happens when you have a big family.
That's great. Our Vandamis to Samani Ji's over there, Devendra bhai.
We'll meet them also.
Yeah.
So I think, anybody can do about meditation presentation because somebody is running late. That's what she told me. Pratikraman baki હતું ને, so if anybody wants to.
I will be honest, Maru tayar nathi. I haven't finished my presentation, so I can't go to it. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
એટલે ગઈકાલે કોને કર્યું હતું? Yesterday who did it?
Yesterday તો બધાએ જ કર્યું હતું એટલે
અચ્છા.
Yesterday was still like revision. It wasn't like the presentation with the PowerPoint or anything yet.
Okay.
For power.
અમે ત્રણ
I do have an announcement to make while we're waiting. Just if you wanna, I can do that.
Yeah, I mean, you can utilize the time.
Yeah. Okay. What Samji looked at the exam schedule and she felt that it'll be less stressful if you can get the slide 10-minute presentations Monday to, let's say, Thursday. Because then you can focus on just the questions on Saturday, and then you can do the yoga on Sunday, right? So it should work for most of you. I think Dinesh will figure out from timing from India, but Samaji felt that if we can divide up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that'll be like about 2 or 3 people can present each day. Then that'll be part of the exam and she can score that, because she felt that if you do that, you'll be tense, on Saturday and the questions.
I think it's a good idea.
The other thing that helps is that Saturday you can just do online at a fixed time, so you don't have to drive in and drive out. So I think the whole thing works well. And since they're leaving for India soon, they probably are also getting packing things. So it may make sense for them to have that free time to get ready. So I think it's a mutual. They didn't say that. I'm just guessing, but there's mutual benefit. So I can do Tuesday. Anybody have ready for Monday presentation?
To Monday.
Good. So I need one other person on Monday probably, and at least one other for Tuesday. Then Wednesday, Thursday should be other 3-3. Am I right? Do I got my math right? Maybe we need. I know Naina's going to do Thursday when she comes back.
10 altogether. 10 people altogether. 10
Are
students.
there 10 now? Yeah. So let's divide up to 4. So it's about 2 to 3, right? So if one other can do a Monday, I'm just landing at that time, so I'm not ready to do a Monday.
Right.
So, yeah.
Fine.
I can do Monday or Tuesday. I can
Okay.
pull it together by.
Good. So at
Devendra
least 2
bhai,
on. Go ahead, Dinesh.
I will do toward the end.
Perfect. Okay. So why don't
Me
you
too.
Toward the
Me
end.
Monday?
too. I haven't started really on mine, so
No,
I'll
pick your
probably do
day. Pick your day.
Wednesday
This is the
or
time to pick your day.
Thursday, whichever day.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Wednesday, Thursday. Dinesh, Wednesday, Thursday?
Thursday, if it is available,
Yeah,
Thursday I'll
Thursday's
do.
available. Yeah, this is the time to pick. So
અને હું પણ Thursday જ કરી નાખીશ તો એટલે ત્રણ
okay, so
Thursday થઈ ગયા.
Thursday you, Dinesh and Naina, because the Naina can't do Wednesday. Sheetal, if you can do Wednesday.
Okay, I'll do Wednesday.
And Anita Ji, when do you want to do yours? She on?
No, she is off today.
Actually, my flight got delayed, so I just
Oh,
joined now.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can do
good.
Wednesday. I can do
Okay,
Wednesday.
perfect. So, and then I think Shivani will have to contact her. That I don't see her on. I think is she on? Shivani on?
No.
Okay, so we'll have to give Shivani an option between Tuesday and Wednesday. Hopefully she can make that happen. Then I think we got everybody. Have I missed anybody? Narendra Ji. Narendra Pai is okay.
So who is on then besides me? Shachi, did you say?
Yeah, you, Shachi, would be on Monday.
Okay.
I'm on
Right.
Tuesday. I don't know who else is on Tuesday yet.
Okay.
And then Sheetal's on Wednesday.
Okay.
And Dinesh, Naina, and Suril's on Thursday.
Okay.
And then we have to ask.
Anita and Sheetal are on Wednesday.
She said Wednesday. Correct. Wednesday is Wednesday. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can send a list, and then maybe we'll ask Sheetal to.
8. Who are we missing? Shivani. We are missing
Shivani, I'm sorry, and Narendra.
and Narendra Bhai. Yeah. So that'll make.
Narendra.
Yeah.
તો પછી સેટરડે બીજા કરશે એવું છે કે બધા સેટરડે કઈ અલગ છે?
Now, Saturday
Yes.
we have 50 MCQs and then also open-ended questions, short
એટલે ઈ દિવસે
answers.
એવી રીતે છે. Okay.
એ બધું online કરશું so
Okay,
that
okay.
we can do it. But time is gonna it'll be strict and it's fair because everybody's online and everybody's together. ઓલું શું થતું કે કોક online, કોક in person. So I think this is a fair way to do it.
So that is like a written thing on Saturday
Written,
morning?
yeah, written, yeah.
Okay.
Multiple choice 50, and એમાંથી I think you have to do 45 if we get them
Okay.
right. And then written, I think I have to check some she'll tell us, but they're questions on just short answers. Short
તો
answers.
એમાં usually આ પ્રાણાયામ ને meditation એના ઉપર છે ને બધું? Okay.
All of the yoga pranayama meditation mudra will be
Okay.
in there.
Okay.
Chakras will be there. And
Mm.
Anuja will be doing at 10 o'clock on
Sunday.
Sunday. એટલે we don't have to go early unless કોઈને કાંઈ પતા હોય 9 વાગે સમજી સાથે. Otherwise 10 o'clock because a long day, right? 10 o'clock we're going to be there all day
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
presentation.
I'm coming
Swamiji.
on Saturday. She told me to come. That's why.
હા અને
એટલે
Sunday
આમ
આપણે
બી આવવાની જ હતી હું
હા,
exams
હા.
માટે. Yeah.
Yeah. So Sunday will be exam day, and then also we'll
Mm.
continue for the awards at 3 o'clock. And after
Okay.
Swadhyaya છે ને Swamiji goodbye Swadhyaya છે.
Mm.
And then there's
Okay.
dinner. So lunch will go out. So at 1 o'clock we'll go out for lunch somewhere. We'll all go together as a group. It'll be nice.
Okay.
And then we'll go for lunch somewhere.
So આ Tuesday, Wednesday તમે તમારું presentation આપો છો?
Hello,
Right,
but
sure.
then it's just Swamiji, when you were, maybe you missed it or maybe you saw, but Swamiji asked everybody to give a 10-minute presentation on some mudra, some pranayam, something they want to present on, some science about it, some angle that you want yourself personally to present.
Oh, okay, okay.
And those slides, Kadash Aspas Hoy, and you just present it as
Okay.
one part of the scoring.
Okay.
So if you can do something, it's easy for you, but anything area you want to present. But we picked one of the meditations, or we picked like color meditation and lesha and things like that.
Yeah,
So
perception
we
of
all
breathing,
picked one of
psychic
those,
colors.
perception, yeah. But you
Okay.
can pick another one or pick one of those. Duplicates not going to hurt.
Right, right.
And then good thing is we present to each other, we learn and we present and we get scored. So I think this is
Okay.
a wonderful way to summarize,
એટલે મેં
revision.
જેમ PPT કર્યું એના જેવું. Slide show.
PPT. Yeah, like you
Okay.
did. Yeah, so easy.
Okay.
10 minutes, 10
At
slides.
least I'm done with that then in that case.
You can present that in 10 minutes if you want. But anyway, that's going to be part of your score. And then the multiple choice 50, and we redid the multiple choice by Raj did it, so they're much better, like people won't have a problem. They're much more sensible, good questions, so I think you should all be fine. And the
એટલે
open a
ઈ
question, somebody just not shown us yet, but she'll send them.
ઈ જે questions છે એનું એક અલગ format કર્યું છે કે you
એટલે આપણે Google નથી કરતા online and we just
હા
answer. If you
you
like
can
that for
if
50.
you can do me a favor of that મને WhatsApp માં એક link મોકલી દેશો because I have to go through a lot જોવા
No, that'll
માટે.
be on the Saturday.
હા પણ Saturday માં ઈ કયું છે પ્રાણાયામ
Yeah,
મુદ્રાનું?
Saturday she can send you any which way you want.
Okay.
Saturday person, but it'll be fixed time. It'll be open for fixed time.
તો પછી રીડિંગ માટે તમે પછી મેન્યુઅલી આમાં પ્રાણાયામ ને જોઈ લેવાનું મુદ્રા નહીં કે એની
You
લિંક છે
prepare
કોઈ?
before, huh? You
Okay.
prepare before a
Okay.
topic. Yeah, it's exam thing. કારણ કે બધા માટે fair to make it fair, it's a fixed time. Her idea is to have
ના
fixed
it's
time.
easy also આટલા બધા હોય એટલે.
No, plus also you still get કોઈ લાગે નહીં કે you had a whole day to look, check it out, the answers, and somebody had to answer live, So this is even. એટલે you'll do it at home and you'll have a
Okay.
fixed time. And we have a fixed time
8
on and
o'clock થી
off.
કીધું છે 8 o'clock એ છે.
Whatever Samiji will finalize, 8 o'clock, I think. That is correct. And this is a better way, I think. And then Sunday we'll all meet up and have a party.
Asanas, practical asanas.
Asanas, yeah, physical, yeah. And that'll be about 10-15 minutes with some time for scoring per person. I think she basically has 3, 2 you pick, and 1 you bring of your own.
Okay.
One of your choice. And
Good.
the key thing she likes is, well, anyway, we discussed it, but the opposite. She asked for the opposite, and of course variations and things like that. So she asks
Okay.
for why you're doing it. Oh, the same thing you expect, nothing
Okay.
you would not expect. And I think Ramesh is also going to be that weekend, so it'll be good to all 3 of you to be there and assess.
અને સમરીજી પણ છે.
Samiji, it will be a wonderful way to kind of
એટલે યોગામાં
assess.
તો આપણે ઇનફ છે જો કે.
Enough, and it's good, ne? But they participate is good to get it together, bring it together. અને પછી કોઈક અલગ શીખાડ્યું તો it's okay. You can also explain, this is I showed this way, I showed this way. This is okay, you know. That way it'll become fair for the candidate because Ramesh has taught a lot, you've taught a lot. So that way they don't have to worry. All the teachers will be there, so they can discuss and say, "Oh, this is my variation. I showed them this. This is okay," you know, like that. Which I think Anuja also wanted somebody there at least. So this is going to work out really good.
Yeah.
That's the ek wak se, and 1 o'clock we'll go out to eat.
Okay.
Woodlands or somewhere we want to go, and then we'll come back before 3, and at 3
3,
o'clock the show starts,
Right.
and then we'll
Yeah, I
give the
think
awards.
that's a good planning. Yeah, that's a good
Awards
plan.
will up this early at least. Okay, if prelims to leave early, they can go. Otherwise, they can stay for the whole function.
Correct.
Yeah.
અને પછી સમરેજીનું બી ફેરવેલ છે એટલે એનું બી થોડું.
Ha, ito આપણે કશું ને બધું ત્યાં તો ચાલશે. So I think it'll be
Exactly.
good. And Chalmers will be very happy about this. And આપણે awards આપશું in person. અને બધા ત્યાં હસશું, and we'll get all the teachers, if they are there, to stand up front, take a picture. તો કશું આપણે make it a proper recognition.
બરાબર.
And I think the only person left would be Dinesh, because he's going to create his own time for the yoga when he comes back from India. So, but everybody else should be finished.
Right.
And he's got a plan for that with Anuja directly one-on-one. So I think that should be okay. And he's going to do fine. He knows everything very
એ
well.
તો અમે બી કરી નાખત એટલે if she's busy, you know.
Yeah, it's just a formality and do it properly. So everybody's had the same exam.
Yeah, right.
Any questions? Anybody on that?
So I don't have to travel on Saturday to Orlando?
Well, no, you have to travel because your room is ready, but not for the exam.
No.
Yeah, but do join us as soon as when you can. No, Saturday you can do it from home.
Oh, from home. It's all
Yeah,
from.
you can do it from wherever. Yeah, I think that's easy for everybody, and if we all have the same time, it's fair to everybody.
Yeah.
Some online, some in person didn't make sense. So this is, I think, makes sense.
Sounds.
Class next Friday.
Sorry?
No class next Friday. If we're doing presentations Monday through Thursday.
But no, Friday I think is I think there's something Friday, but it's more relaxation. Friday she's going to do relaxation for all of us.
Oh, that'll be great.
You know, like a proper relaxation.
Yeah, that'll be great.
I won't be able to attend on Thursday or Friday next week. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. We know that we know what you're doing. Don't worry. You'll be tense for the exam, but you'll do fine.
આજે
Not a problem.
સમરીજીનો શું પ્લાન હતો? Because as I said, if anybody wanted to present, otherwise, do you know what other things you were going to do today evening?
I missed yesterday as I was in a flight, but anybody remember what she wanted to do today?
I missed.
Because she told me that if anybody want to present today about a perception of breathing or psychic
Yeah,
colors,
then we can do that. Somebody can pick
because
that up.
she's running late.
No,
પ્રતિક્રમણ
that's
ને
no
કરવું
problem.
તો ને એટલા માટે.
No
એટલે
problem.
if there is
Yeah.
nothing, then
Anybody
people
wants to
can.
do perception of breathing? Anybody want to take that on?
Or psychic colors, say.
Is it like
I
just
think-
how you would direct a class to that, like just giving the instructions out loud, or like guiding through that, or the science behind, like what about
Guiding.
guiding?
Oh, you are asking the question, or
I'm asking like
No.
which.
So I
what-
think you will just show us the steps. That's it. I think everybody is knowing. So at least that's why
Yeah.
it will be a repetition. It's just the steps. Okay, we are not going to do
તમે
directly.
જે પેલા presentation આપતા હતા ને, very similar to that.
I can go first with perception of breathing.
Okay.
So,
Okay, thank you, Shachi. Let's do that.
Yeah, of course. So with any meditation, the first step I would do is always kind of give an explanation of which meditation we're doing and why. So explain what is perception of breathing and why we're doing it to kind of get everyone to the headspace and know what we're doing. Then if you're doing this as a 4-step meditation, start with step 1, which is the pre-meditation or precondition. And to get them into it, I would explain that they need to be seated comfortably, make sure they have the right posture, explain that they can choose between the 3 of either Padmasana, the full lotus, or the Padmasana, half lotus, or just the simply legs crossed. And then if they can't sit on the ground, make an adjustment so they can sit in a chair with their legs just straight down. Make sure, then I would describe the mudras, make sure that they know they have 2 options, explain how you do Gyan Mudra or the Brahma Mudra, and have them place their hands correctly, then direct them to softly close their eyes, and then you would say Om or Araham or the Mahabran mantra for 9 times, and then you would make your resolution. So something along the lines of, I am practicing Vriksha meditations for the purification of my psyche, repeating that 3 times. And then at that point, you've done the precondition, and you go on to Garyotsarg relaxation. So there I would describe that they need to keep their body straight, straight as a statue, sit upright, but then also relax, and to focus on their breathing, to take deep breaths, and then to focus, start on their right toe, and to like instruct it to relax, feel it relaxing, feel that it has relaxed, and then move on slowly to the rest of the toes, to the ankle, the thigh, the calf, the knee, working your way up the right limb, right lower limb, and then repeating it the left lower limb, working up the torso, then the right arm, and then the left arm, and then up to your face, like the individual instructions on relaxing each body part. Once they get to the top and everything has been relaxed, I would tell them to like take a quick journey and just kind of note everything from your scalp all the way down to the sole of your foot and notice that it's all relaxed. At that point, we've completed step 2, and then you move on to step 3, which is Antaryatra. And then with Antaryatra, explain how they need to visualize a bright white light at the bottom of their spine, and then visualize that light going up and down. Do that a few times, and then describe that, relate that to their breathing, so that when they're breathing, inhaling, the light's going down, exhaling, the light's going up, and synchronizing it that way. That's the 3rd step, and then we go on to the perception of breathing. So with that, you would direct them to, take deep and slow breaths, focus on the vibration of their breathing, focus on, contraction when they're exhaling, and expanding when they're inhaling. And then you can also switch and do there's 3 types of the perception of breathing. The one is like the alternate nostril breathing. So we can describe that, have them do the alternate nostril one, the rhythmic box breathing, and or just the long deep breath. And so going through one of those or all 3, depending on how much time you have. So describing that would be the end of perception of breathing. And then you would, before you end the meditation, you would do the perception of psychic centers of enlightenment, and have them kind of visualize the bright white light coming, radiating out of their darshan kendra. And then after that, you do 2 deep breaths, 2 ohms, rubbing their hands together, placing it on their eyes, and slowly opening their eyes. And that would be the end of the meditation. I know that was really quick, but that was kind of just the general idea of the steps I would talk them through.
Yeah, we just end
So,
ohms, but perfect. Other than that,
how would you explain the perception of alternate breathing with the steps? I mean, the practical.
So I would
You can select one of the breathing and give instruction and practice that. You
I
can
would say
show
so.
that.
You want to be aware of your breath and imagine focus on each
No, you can
nostril.
make it do now, how to do alternate breathing, like instruct people, so we can do that.
Yeah, so I would say to focus on each nostril, and what you're going to do is you're going to be aware of your breath through each individual nostril. So focus on inhaling through your left nostril, and then you exhale through your right.
Yeah.
And then after that, inhale on your right, and then exhale on your left. And that might be hard to do at first, just telling yourself to. So you can assist with your fingers in your hand, thumb on your right, and then
Okay.
ring and pinky on your left. And then close your left, inhale on your right, close
Yeah.
your
So
right,
that's what I was expecting in your talk.
Oh,
Then putting all these things, because that was more like information giving. Oh, these are things in the menu. That it sounds that way.
But be
So
careful because Samiji distinguishes pranayam and preksha, right? In pranayam, she uses the hand, the finger, the mudra, like in the use the posture you just showed us, Shachi. But
Yeah.
when we get to the preksha part where it's the it's the perception, not the pranayam, if you like, then she wants us to try and do it without the fingers. You're just watching. You're actually making it happen. So you watch left and it come out the right. But that time you don't want to use the hand. So when you in the exam, make sure you distinguish the two, because she will clarify the two methods, the two purposes. So initially you were
So,
right, but as you said, because if you're going to do it for preksha, then you do want to not use your hands. You want to do it, and of course it's hard, and we won't get good at it. But then you can then say, but to get there, you may use the pranayam technique, and be sure she knows you understand his pranayam. And in pranayam, we know speed and different purposes, breathing, cleansing toxins. It's more toxins cleansing, health. Whereas when you do preksha, it's more for inner cleansing. So she'll want you to distinguish that. Just be careful.
So is it
But that's
fair to
good.
say? Is it fair to
no,
say that with Preksha, it's more?
what I was trying to say, that you just want to select one as perception of breathing. What you said, like close, just that instruction. That's it. We are not going to internal trip or that, because we just talked about perception of breathing. So we are just going to stick with that
Oh, it's just.
instruction. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
okay. Okay.
Because it's like a presentation. So this is like you are giving the whole curriculum, and that's what we don't want. Just perception of breathing. But at the end, you said close your right thumb on the right nostril. That's what you need to do, and you did good with that.
But
So you did.
Bina, in the exam, be
But
careful. But once you do that,
yeah,
she calls
yesterday
that,
I think Vandami has teach us a entirely
she'll call that
differently, because
pranayam.
here,
She'll,
yeah,
go ahead, Suril.
So sorry, say it again.
no. I think so. It is, however, the Devendra Pai said, we are just giving.
Hello.
I think he got cut off. No, so
Yeah, so
Bina,
Vandami
so
did.
there are two things, right? Of course, I'll show you. This is obviously the right way we do it, right?
Right, right.
But
Okay.
she calls that pranayam.
Uh-huh.
That's part of
Okay.
the pranayam exam. So
Okay, okay,
pranayam,
okay.
but
Got it.
once she says
Altern
perception,
Anulo Vilom. Ha, barabar,
yeah.
barabar. Go
But when you
ahead. Yeah.
perception, you don't use your hands
Ah,
because it's
okay.
different. That's why. So exam-wise, we just have to be careful. Of course, in real world, we
So
can
perception wise, you just close your eyes and focus on breathing. That's what
concentrate,
you're
but don't
saying.
use your
Yes.
Okay.
fingers because it's for inner
So
cleansing.
again, you are breathing to your right and left just mentally,
Correct.
but you're not putting any posture to it.
Correct.
Okay.
And what Sachi said is to train for that, for the preksha. Sometimes pranayam can be helpful to get you there, but not because.
Okay.
So if you say it like that, then she won't fall to, because she understands you understand. Because if you use your hands, then that becomes pranayam, which is more external toxin, CO2 cleansing, right? It's more physical cleansing, in a contradistinction to when you do
So
anam vilom, it's more spiritual. So just
so
remember
basic.
that for the exam.
So basically, when we are doing perceptual breathing, you are just giving instruction, take a deep breath from the left nostril, breathe out. We are not taking any postures or mudras to it. You are
And
just
you're
doing,
not even making a big deal about the breath, just observing. Of course, there's
yeah,
deep breath
observing.
separately. It's observing so that you're
Okay,
going inside. You're not
okay.
worried about CO2 or getting oxygen or toxicity. You're not worried about that. You're working about the preksha part. So just for
Yeah,
the
so
exam, be clear in your mind. It's good we discussion occurred, because
yeah,
that's where
because
she's going to catch
it's
us.
important we do that. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I do have a couple of quick questions then, because I know. So even though I was describing perception of breathing, I went through all 4 steps of the 4-step meditation. One, partly because that's how Samani Ji had us do it yesterday, but then also 2 things. As I am like reading and like looking in the book, and when I was looking through the books, every time there's a different one, like perception of breathing, perception of alternate breathing, perception of colors. All of them, like the first instructions always say perform like pre-meditation exercise 1, 2, and 3, which is always like the precondition,
Yeah, that
Garyotsarga.
is true. You should take some pose,
Always
which
do
we
that.
thought that you
Correct.
cannot do that. But as
Correct.
Devendra Bhai is saying that I missed yesterday, but what he's trying to say that when we are doing anulo vilom and alternate breathing, we give instructions like holding the thumb on the right nostril. But in perception breathing, you are visualizing and breathing, correct?
Right.
Deep breathing.
But what I was getting at is, so then in that case, like, because on Saturday next week we will have like the short answer questions, should we still include like all of the first three steps, or if the question was to be like describe the process of perception of breathing, should we only focus on that part, or should we include all the parts before it as well? That's
We
kind
can
of
ask. That's a good question. I think the
Okay.
short answer, you can say that after the first three steps, this is what you do. You could probably do that. I think.
Yeah,
I
so
think
Samani ji will be joining soon, so we can
you
keep
can
those
explain.
questions for
Good
her,
question.
what she's
Yeah.
expecting, the way we
Yeah.
should present in that case, yeah.
But it's a good question. I think we'll hold in clarity for that.
And
But
then also,
usually she was expecting that you have to do, but still we'll check with her because you need the process and everything, some points to add. So, but still we'll clarify with her.
and then I do know, so I know Samniji did say that, like, so for perception, when you're doing Pariksha meditation, focus more on visualizing breathing in and out through each nostril instead of using it in your hands. But in the book
Correct.
also it says to like, it's the instructions say place your right thumb against your right nostril.
Yeah,
Correct.
And your
Correct.
I
left
saw
And that,
in the book also.
and
Yeah.
that's why we had to ask a few times to
Okay.
clarify.
Mhm.
Okay.
Correct, correct.
Thank
But
you.
in
That
any
was
case, yeah, the good thing is that she's guiding us, and I think in a way she's helped us understand by clarifying the distinction, right? Because we were all getting confused. So I think she's led us in the right way with
yeah.
where we clarity of what we're trying to do. Because as teachers, we know what we're trying to do. We'll encourage our students to do the right thing for the right purpose. So I only understood this about 3-4 weeks ago because I was very confused also. So it's because of the book. Good. Well, nice to meet you.
Samniji.
So Binaji was there. So what is going on? What is going on?
Oh, we just Sachi, you want to ask your question? Sachi had a good question, or at least a question came up that when we
Actually,
do. Mhm.
actually, we talked about perception of breathing, and Sachi gave the whole curriculum. So we want to make sure, clarify that how perception of breathing should be done with the instruction, or you just visualize. So that kind of thing. And for the Saturday also, how many points we should write for the exam, that kind of questions he had.
So Samniji, my question was specifically like if on the exam for the short answer question, if one of the questions is give the instructions for a perception of breathing meditation, um, the first three steps would be first the pre-meditation with all the mudras and the poses and all of that stuff. Second step would be karyotsar, third would be antaryatra, and then you would do perception of breathing. Should we describe those first three steps in detail as well and how we would give that instruction, and then the instructions on how we would give perception of breathing, or only that fourth part of the perception of breathing portion?
Okay, so when we are asking about the particular technique, then you have to focus on that, and the other steps just you can mention that how you will start posture, selection of posture, selection of mudra, then recitation of mantra, sound, aram, om, or pran sound. Okay, and then you have relaxation and internal trip. Now you have to focus in detailing the uh, perception of breathing.
Okay.
Okay,
And then
if there are 4-step meditation I'm asking, then you have to explain each one, but it is the question would not be so long, but and that you have to explain each and every step, but it would be focused on one of the technique. Clear?
thank you so much. And then the other
Yes.
question was if it's perception of breathing, specifically perception of alternative breathing, alternative nostril breathing. I know that
So
in
there
class
you have to explain that perception of breathing is done in 3 ways. Okay, so long and deep perception of long and deep breathing, perception of what we say rhythmic breathing, and perception of alternative not nostril breathing. Okay, so what is all the three? Just you have to explain in one line.
For alternative nostril breathing, should we give the instructions? Should it be more so because the idea is you focus on inhaling through one nostril and exhaling through the other, but without using your hand posture. But in the book also it mentions that if you need support at the beginning to use your hands, but then that also
Yes.
becomes like pranayam. So should we include that, or is that not? If is it more so?
Yes.
Okay.
For the beginners, they can take the support of the hands or fingers to close one nostril and to open the other one. So they can do that. But after some practice, you have to change the nostril at your will power
Okay.
or by your own concentration.
But still, you are using the instruction of giving closing right thumb and left with the pinky finger, the left nostril. We are supposed to give the instruction, or you just visualize and do perception of breathing. That's what we were discussing.
Yes. See, when you are giving session to someone, then you are teaching before giving practical session, is it? So at that time you can explain that for the beginners, it is not necessary that they have to change the nostril just by their own concentration or willpower, but they can use the hands.
But
So.
during exam, we are supposed to say that using your thumb and those things, or you just do perception of breathing.
Just you have to say that how it is done, but you need not to go to that much detail.
Okay.
Yes, just the main technique that in perception of alternative nostril breathing, we are breathing in through left and breathing out through right, then again breathing in through right and breathing out
And
through
then, yeah, and
left
then you
nostril.
can,
And
mhm.
our concentration is in this particular alternative breathing process. So that
And
is
then
the
you can quiet and continue that process mentally and do it.
correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So today someone has given meditation or not? Yesterday Shachi was
So
available, Suril Bhai was available, and Anita was there.
So Sachi just talked about all this when we were talking, and before that, Devendra Bhai was explaining during Monday to Thursday who will give the presentation. So
Okay.
those discussion, and then Sachi was talking about this process of breathing, and she talked about internal trip and everything. But I just said we are just talking one process of breathing right now. So we just covered right now all these questions so far
Yes. Okay.
on that.
So,
Okay.
and yesterday we have already talked that contemplative meditation. So, at least six contemplative meditations you must know, and that we have discussed about tolerance, contemplation of tolerance, contemplation of what to say, forgiveness, and endurance, that is tolerance, and modesty and straightforwardness, like this. So there are six, including the health contemplation. All the five are given in the manual, which is the white color. So thus you must know the process of all the contemplative meditations. Okay. Yes. Any other questions? So I'm thinking that see when I gave an exam through UGC in India, so I gave 3 papers in a day. Okay, so one after another, we had to give 3 papers for clearing our what we say lecturership exam. So similarly, the same pattern we are keeping this time, that the first paper would be on the yoga. So it may be that you can take 1 hour before or 2 hours in between the first paper and the second paper. So it would be from 8 to 12. So 8 to 9, there would be yoga paper. If you think that we need 8 to 9 just to focus on our text or all the different techniques, and then we want to take what we say exam. So that can also be done 8 to 9. You can just look at your text and be prepared for taking the exam, and 1 hour is for fixed for exam. Then after 1 hour give, the another paper would come. So you would have at least one hour in between the taking the exam. Okay, so you may refresh yourself if you think like that. If you know you can give the exam continuously, then I can set the pattern according to that. It means 8 to 9 there would be one paper, and 9 to 10 there would be another paper, or I can give 2 hours for each of the paper. Okay, each of the exams. It means 8 to 10 would be for yoga exam, and 11 to 12, 10 to 11, and also what to say, 12, that would be another exam. So you would have 2 hours in your hand for taking the exam. Is it clear? So what is right pattern for all of you?
So what are the 3 exams, Saminiji?
No, I was giving this the example of my
Yeah,
exams. Okay,
So-
there were 3 papers back to back.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I cleared the lecturership exam, and because of that, I could work in the university. Okay.
Right.
Hmm.
But here we have the
You have only 2 papers, 2 theoretical papers, so one after another.
okay.
If you think that 2 hours you need, I can set the 2 hours for each paper. Okay, so whatever time you require, you can use easily.
Right.
Otherwise, I can fix just 1 hour. After 1 hour, the paper would be closed.
Okay. How many questions in each paper?
See, in each paper, you have at least 30 questions. 30 questions. Yes, with multiple choice. But for yoga, you have to explain. That would be short answered questions.
So that could be a little longer.
Yes, it would be a little longer. So I can give 2 hours for that.
Yeah.
Can we do 2
And
hours
for a therapy part also, if you need, you can take 2 hours.
Okay.
So 4 hours exam, it would be from 8 to 12. Okay. And back to back.
Okay.
2 hours exam, you can be easily relaxed and think about it before giving answer.
Right.
Clear? For yoga, you have to be prepared for all the breathing techniques, all the mudras, all the meditations, all the yogic exercise, and all the poses. Clear? So there would be five questions related to each of the components. So there are five things, 25 questions with two options. So you would have 10 questions extra as options. Is it clear? So 30 to 35 questions. Otherwise, I would give only one option. Suppose there are 5 questions related to breathing perception or for breathing exercise, then I would give just one extra question as an option. So you have to answer only the 5 out of 6. So I can set 30 questions.
Okay.
Or there may be 2 options. Then I would set 7 questions, but you have to take only 5 out of 7.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that'll be on yoga, mudra, and pranayam. The 3.
Yoga, mudra, pranayam, yogic exercise.
Yeah.
And poses.
Right.
Meditation. Yoga means you are taking yogic exercise and poses together, then it is yoga in your perspective. But if you are separating all the 5 elements, then you have to say it like this: yogic exercise, poses, breathing exercise, mudras, meditation.
Okay.
Clear? So these are the 5 things which will be asked in the first paper, and you would have 2 hours. All the questions would be short answered questions, and you have to complete within 2 hours. If it will be submitted late, then you may get minus marking. Clear? because I have to check. I have to leave on 23rd. You cannot delay.
Mhm.
I have to check all the papers manually. And in therapy paper, you would have multiple choice questions.
Mhm.
So today I am sending one quiz, master quiz in the sense that we are covering 10 diseases, and there would have been 50 questions in test quiz. Okay, so you will get all the 50 questions there pertaining to each disease, and there would be five questions related to each disease in that particular quiz, and that is for your practice. And in test you would get same number of the questions. Clear? So and that would be 50 questions there, because we are covering 10 diseases in that, so the number would be more of the questions. So there would be 50 questions. So you have to take just a three out of five. So total 30 questions you have to take, but there would be 50 questions. Is it clear? Yes. And I have already shared the article on the breathing exercise, in which almost all the breathing exercise have been discussed. Some may be left in that article, but you have to go through that article. The another article which I have posted already and shared, and that was on mudras. So at least these two articles you should go through. And the manual of meditation is of white color is already with you. Please go through that. Clear? And now what is left? The yogic exercise textbook is with you. So you have to look at that also. What are the exercise for each of the small part of our body? And next, what is left? Mudra, breathing exercise, and poses. Yes. So already Anuja has explained so much to you, and Ramesh Bhai also has explained. What happened, Shachi? You were preparing all the poses.
I um I shared that article, the document with Naina
Yeah,
and
we
Dinesh.
saw that. We saw that. We've shared it with I think everybody, I think, as a draft. She shared it with everybody as a draft.
It is in the yoga group.
I think so, yeah. Naina shared it as a draft to your group. She showed it to Rameshji, but he didn't have time to verify. He said just send it as a draft and we'll check it together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just you can see that, and there are certain questions which have been asked by Rameshji from Rameshji's side also. So they are mostly pertaining to the therapy questions. So just to be, or maybe yoga questions, I have to check. Okay. So whatever he taught, be aware of that. He has also shared the document with you, what kind of poses you have to keep in your mind, or what is the right way of doing that pose. So you can just see his documents, whatever he has shared, keep it in your mind. Okay, what Anuja has shared, or what who has, I myself, but Rakeshji has given the chart. So just you can keep in the mind and some extra informations if you require. Okay, all these are the extra informations which you can keep in your mind. But I have said that is your main textbooks which you have to look before taking exam.
Also, Samiji, I've asked Anuja to spell out the counter poses for the poses so that they can revise. So I've asked her to list them. So I sent her the list of her key asanas and asked her to provides a list of the counter poses so that they can be familiar with that before the exam. So hopefully I'll get that back and get it to you soon.
So I have to say to Anuja or Naina?
No, I have. I already asked her, telling everybody, and then
Okay.
when she sends a list, I'll share it with everybody so that on the exam day they know the counter poses to every pose that they're going to do, so they can
So okay.
prepare.
So when she will provide?
I asked her just a couple days ago. Hopefully we'll get it in a day or two, so I'll remind her. But we should get it so that early next week we have it.
Yes. Okay. So it would be good. So these are the extra things which you have to keep in your mind. Okay. So how much good answer you give, your marks will be affected by that. It means it would be better for you. So just try to keep as much as informations you can keep in your mind. And see, so from Monday we are starting PowerPoint presentation, and everybody should be on the board on the screen, and they can ask any questions to the presenter. Okay, so the presenter should be completely ready to explain anything, everything, or to take all the questions and give answer properly.
We've got some names already for Monday. I
Mhm.
believe it's Shachi and Rakesh ji.
Mhm.
Tuesday I'll be doing it, but we don't have anybody else yet. Wednesday, Anita ji and Sheetal.
Mhm.
Thursday is Dinesh ji, Naina, and
Mhm.
Suril bhai. So
Mhm.
I don't know whether somebody from New Jersey when she wants to
Yeah,
do
so
it.
I told her to be on Friday at least.
Okay.
If she could be, or before, if she wants, she can inform me. But Friday is fixed, I think.
Okay. And then I will ask Shivani and Narendra bhai for their which day they want. Then I think we should be the only two that we have to finalize.
Okay. So you can just share the list which is announced by
Yeah,
you.
so Rakesh has made notes, so we'll share that and we'll ask them to slot the days they can pick. If one day is 4, it's okay, right? If somebody wants to wait till Thursday, it's okay, Samiji. Somebody can wait. We could do. I'm not sure how quickly Narendra or Shivani will be ready. So if they need to do it late in the week, we'll have to fit them in on Thursday or Friday, probably.
Okay, so okay, and just we have to fix we have to know that who is going to
Yes,
present
yes.
on
So
what day.
we'll not stress them out. If they want a few more
Yeah.
days, then they can do that. Okay.
Yes. Saturday we have kept the exam online so that everybody should be completely relaxed for taking theoretical paper. You should concentrate on your study rather than coming here and talking to other people or being disturbed because of some other sound or noise.
That's very nice, Samniji. Thank you for doing that.
Yes.
Vandami, I had a quick question. So
Yes.
the yoga paper you said is in writing for all 5 elements like poses, pranayam, meditation, and mudras. So we have to know all of that in writing, like.
Yes, you have to write because I will ask question and you have to write what is the literal meaning of this pose and how it is done step by step. What are the benefits? Okay. So like this, I can ask about anything. Okay. So we have already practiced so many times
Yeah,
in midterm exam time, in this time also.
Yeah, no, but Vandami, like, so say, supposing you're giving us a pose, say, Setu Bandhasan, then we
Correct.
have to know the mudras, like, or the steps for it, but then breathing and all of that is just for that. Is that how you're asking?
Now, where breathing comes in the poses.
Like when you go down, inhale, exhale, not that kind, no.
Okay, so that you have to write see how much is asked you. You have to answer according to that.
Okay.
Okay.
But the mudras, like we did the pran mudra and all that, we want to learn to describe it in words. That's what you want.
Yes, yes, you have to be able to describe because as a trainer, you have to
You're going to
speak
tell them
in
that.
front of
Yes.
your participants.
Yes.
So you should learn how you would speak. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So first, your mind should be completely clear by writing.
Okay. Makes sense.
Once you write, it would be ingrained in your mind for all the times.
Okay.
Anytime you can easily recall all the times, so you cannot see the text before the in front of the participants.
Yes.
Okay, when you are taking the class, you cannot stand by taking the textbook in your hands, suppose. So you must have in your mind, so you automatically it will be more effective when you are speaking. You can take notes whenever we are going to take any class. We can take notes. The same thing you can write down in your diary.
Yes.
But if you look at the text, that will not be more effective. But if
Yes.
you note down in your diary, you can note down as it is the whole text.
Oh, what
Because
I was thinking was like multiple choice questions is what we have normally practiced. So the writing part I haven't practiced a lot. Like that's why I was just going check with that. But no, that's fine, Vandami.
yeah, because see, we were taught that what you learn, if you write down once only, that will always be ingrained in your mind.
Yes, yes, Vandami.
Okay. And you can easily speak anywhere or explain that thing anywhere without any support. So here the tendency is of multiple choice, so nothing remains in our mind. Okay, without paper we cannot speak even few words. So in India, we memorize 4 to 5 papers, 5 pages even. If the answer is, see, we have given essay type answers. So in that we have to write down at least 4 to 6 pages without looking at the text.
Yes.
So, Samniji, how will we write it down? Will we type it or?
So I will send the exam paper in a Word file.
Mhm.
Just you can download on your computer, and you can you can write on that.
Oh,
Okay, and can submit me.
okay.
Yeah. So you will get the blank lines,
Mhm.
so in which you can easily write down.
On the screen.
This is the pattern of lectureship exam. They give with blank pages for answer. The question is there, the second question is there. In between there are certain lines which have nothing written. Just you have to write down the answer in that
So,
best part. Is it clear?
Yeah. Can you send an example, Samniji?
Yes, I can share. Just
Vandami, the exam paper will come through email?
Yes, I will send through Google Classroom. Each will get the paper,
Oh,
but
okay.
they have to submit through my email, the course email, studies SJP. Is it clear? You have
You
to
can
submit
say,
through email.
okay. So
Okay?
I will need in WhatsApp your email ID
Yes.
after we finish.
The studies SJP is all with all of you, no?
Oh, okay.
The Google Classroom email ID, no? Sure. Okay, but be able to see the pattern.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so you will get enough lines for answering. So you can easily type here whatever you want to type.
Okay.
It would be in Word file,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but you have to submit through email to me. Each one has to submit his or her answers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that I can easily check.
Right.
So writing is easy for you on computer.
Yeah.
Clear, everybody?
Very clear, Samaji. Thank you.
Thank you,
So
Samani.
I'm taking all of you to my Indian system of answering to the exams.
Will be thorough.
So it would always be in your mind. See, I came to FIU in 2010, and before I was teaching from last might be 20 years, only the philosophy or religion, or almost 15 years. But before 15 years, I was teaching the Sanskrit grammar to the all Mumukshu sisters who come for taking initiation to be nun, full nun or Samani. So when I came here, professor, head of departments told me that some of the students and professors, they are interested to learn about Sanskrit grammar. Can you teach? I said, okay, I can teach. And after 15 years, I taught here at F5. So I could recall my teaching, how I had to teach the Sanskrit grammar. Because in between, I was teaching religion, comparative philosophy to my students, and no Sanskrit grammar. So since
So
I
when
had
the
practiced, that's why I could recall and I can teach.
Vandami, I was doing yoga
Wow.
session with the
Yeah.
mind.
Yes, with the mind. Yes, so
After my work, I used to go straight and present myself sometimes, asanas and
so,
everything.
yeah, when we are practicing things in our daily routine, then it is already clear to our mind. But when you are not practicing, even after 15 years, you could recall that if you have taught many times or you have written down things.
So even PPT, I was able to talk
Yeah,
because of the
when
practice.
we were taught Praksha meditation, then the father of Manishi Mahendra Kumarji, he was very furious if we could not come with writing.
Mm.
Okay, so we have to be very much fearful of him before coming to class. We have to prepare our note in writing. Otherwise, he said that don't come in my class. You will not remember just by listening.
Yeah,
Note
it's very
down
strict.
everything, put everything into writing by your own hands, then it would be ingrained in your mind.
It's so true.
This time we have mobiles and calculator, nothing is in mind.
So convenience.
One person was telling that before mobile, I had almost a 600 around digital numbers of the phone numbers in my mind. But now, even not six numbers I could remember. Because we have become so dependent on the technology that we are not retaining anything in our brain. So brain capacity is decreasing day by day because of the excess use of the technology. Okay, so thank you very much. I have given the blueprint of my exam patterns, and I have extended also the time to 2 hours for both the papers. So you would have good time to answer to each of the questions. Just to be conscious of your all the materials. Okay. So now we have to leave.
Just clarifying, Samiji, the practice questions you're going to send separately for.
Yes, today I am sending the questions on therapy, 50 questions. Some of the quizzes I have already sent separately, okay? And you have seen so many questions regarding each of the diseases, but now I'm sending again regarding all the 10 diseases which we are covering in this particular course or exam. So I'm sending five questions related to each of the diseases, okay? And you can just test yourself or check yourself. And for for exam, you would have 50 questions. You have to take 3 out of 5 related to each of the diseases. Clear? So you would have 2 options. So the exam questions may be anything, okay? But at least for testing, I am sending 50 questions. And
Thank you,
okay.
Samiji.
Thank you.
Vandami Namaskar.
Vandami Samiji.
Okay, so be ready
Vandami
for the
Samiji.
presentation. Best of luck for all your finals.
We have class tomorrow, Samiji.
I
9.
don't think you have to be relaxed. Okay, I do not want to bother much. So
Ramesh
you
wants to
must
9:30. He's going to be at 9:30. Ramesh at 9:30 to 10:30. So 9 to 9:30 is Samiji. You before the meditation or something tomorrow.
if you want, I can come. Otherwise, if you want to make preparation.
Yeah. Otherwise, we can also have Ramesh take the whole time. If he may have to go over the yoga, if he wants to do that, he can do that too.
Yeah. So we meet at 9.
You have to, because you all are doing some job. Okay, yeah, and is it or 9:30? Ramesh will join at which time?
At the moment, he's at 9:30. But if you want him to start at 9, Samiji, he can do that too. I don't think he has a problem.
Okay, so I will be there. Anybody has any question, they can come, or I can give meditation.
9 to 9:30. 9:30, Ramesh. So we keep it like that.
Okay, yes. So 9 to 9:30, I would be there. 9:30 to 10:30, Ramesh would be there. And Sunday is already the day of relaxation.
Yeah. Okay.
Resting or focused on your exam or presentation, whatever it is.
Okay.
Okay, so from Monday, the final exam would start. There would be no class, no question answered, only the exams.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Samiji.
Thank
All right.
you.
Vandami Namaskar, Samiji.
Good. Yes. So this video we have to share so that other people who have missed this class, they should know the exam pattern and every other informations.
Sure, Vandami. I'm gonna share the link with you, and we can put it up in a Google Classroom.